Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jack and Glenn channel. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our reviews. Today, we're talking about Ready to Love, Season 10, Episode number 5. Oh, man, Tommy had a block party. We saw block parties. We saw drama. We saw plots being laid out. We saw it all, right? But let's get jumped into this video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. If you've been hanging around for a while, trying to fill this thing out, don't know if you've been watching some of our videos, whether it's me and Jack, and you've been here a couple of times, hit the subscribe button as well, right? And the bell notification, so you don't miss any of our videos. So let's jump into this episode of Ready to Love. All right, in this episode, again, as I mentioned, the singles gathered for a lively block party, right? It's creating a fun atmosphere, relaxing atmosphere. Tommy throws a good block party right here, but he brings his wife, right? He brings his wife, and she introduces her to the cast. Great times, always seeing Mrs. Miles, right? Always seeing Jackie, his wife. It's good seeing her as well. With Tommy, he talks to the crowd. He talks to the people at the block party, the contestants. Hey, tell them to relax and have fun. Hey, have a good time, right? Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the block party. Here it is. We see one of the biggest issues. First issue that comes up is the Cisco and Tay dilemma. It's a big dilemma, right? It's a big dilemma, and I need your thoughts on this dilemma. Hey, yo, leave a comment in the comment section below as we talk about this dilemma. Tay was taken aback when Cisco revealed to her on a phone call, all right, that he has no car, he has no job, he has no car, no stable place to live. He's currently staying in a rented room following his divorce. Divorced brother is on hard times, right? He tells Tay this in a private message. Tay, it started becoming standoffish. So now Cisco has to talk to Naeem and tell Naeem what's going on. Cisco got into some tears here, right? Brother really started crying. He was feeling emotional about this thing. It was bugging him that Tay didn't want to deal with him for the fact that he didn't have a job, or he didn't have a job, didn't have a car or a stable place to live. He didn't say anything about work. He didn't have a stable place to live, all right, or no car. Cisco explained to Naeem, I'm going through a rough patch, right? Yo, the divorce got me bad. I moved from Virginia back to Philly, but me and Mom Dukes ain't having their relationship ain't good. It's bad when your mom don't want to deal with you, right? Whether it's mom's side or Cisco's side, it's bad either way. It is bad when the relationship between mom and son is not working out, right? That's what it is. So Tay, like, look, she's not sure if she want to invest the time into a person who lacks stability. It's not stable, right? Do you want to be on shaky ground all day? Do you want to know you can't stay in the one room that he's renting in because he paying for it? So she wants stability and not Cisco. Cisco, expresses that he's embarrassed, he's frustrated by the situation. He even him and Tay talked later on. He talked to her. And even in that conversation, Tay's still hesitant. She said, I'm still going to rock with you right now, but she's still hesitant, right? She's hesitant about what will happen and what's going to transpire. She got a good job. I think she's a nurse or something like that. Yo, she ain't got people taking care of him. And it sounds like you sound like you're going down that road, Tay. Hey, smart decision. I'm not saying not to hold a guy down if y'all been with him, but he's coming into this with a lot of baggage. Are you willing to carry the baggage? That's the question Tay has to ask and see. Then we go on and we see Angie, right? Angie's out there, right? Angie is eager to connect with somebody. Like, well, can somebody please connect with Angie? It was Will. Nah, Will went home. We thought it was Eddie because she was bringing Eddie food, acting like the good housewife, right? Now we see Tay, right, with Hassan, and hanging with Hassan. We see Tay asking Cam for his number. Cam was like, hold up, boo, hold up, shorty. I'll give you my number, right? You ain't got to keep pressing me for your number. You ain't got to throw it on me like that. I'll give you mine so we can make it just as legit as possible. I think he gave her a number just because he felt sorry for her. Because when he talked about the girls, Angie was nowhere in his picture. That was a sympathy thing here. Girl, you can have my number. Just call me, right? No, she's always making herself available, right? She's always making herself available to entertain. She perceives that she got everything going on. Right? What it giving is a pick me. It's giving desperate. It's giving Angie wants to be married. We know Angie had the fiance who passed away. Angie been engaged before. So I get it, Angie. Angie really wants to be there, right? but it's giving desperate, Angie. It's giving pick me, right? Simmer down a little bit. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. All right. Then we see Rocky, right? Rocky and Naeem sitting down having a conversation, and we see the poetic Rocky come out, right? Rocky the temperature press Naeem with a sexual poem, right? Naeem ain't paying no more attention to that girl than a man on the moon. He looking at the cameras, he ain't looking in her eyes, and Rocky's feeling it when she talking about the fellatio. She talking about all this stuff in her poems. Girl, it ain't giving what you thought it was giving. It ain't working what you thought was gonna work. It ain't doing what you thought it was gonna do. It is. Naeem is not. He's not even into it. Even in this vignette, he's like, that was cool, but it wasn't for me, and she ain't. And I not. He's not interested, right? Rocky looks like she has no connections here, right? It was bad. It was bad. You know, some say it was cringeworthy. It was bad. It wasn't good. But again, she's always who she is. She ain't embarrassed by it, and she rocking on. Then we see Cam, right? Cam and Sahara having a nice conversation, right? Cam talks about how he enjoyed Sahara since day one, first time he met her. The energy was good. She liked the roundaway girl. He likes her energy. She likes her excitement. She's hard exterior but soft on the inside. Cam is liking that, right? So here it is. Excuse me. Yeah. We saw Cam was talking to Sahara, right? But then later on, we see Sahara talking to Jay, right? And so as Sahara's talking to Jay, Cam is over there with Rose. He can't help but to look over his shoulder and see Sahara and Jay having a good conversation, how he and laughing it up. And he tried to downplay he and his feelings, right? He tried to downplay that he wasn't bothered, but he was bothered by her interacting with somebody else. Man, hey, I don't see it. It's the show. If you haven't never watched this show, you got to know what you're coming on to. These girls and guys will be interacting with different people, right? They're gonna be interacting with people of the opposite sex, and guess what? You're gonna have to take it or don't take it. In this case, Jay should have took it, but he did. The production guy asked him. He said, "Look, I'm jealous a little bit. It's bothering me see her interact with other men. Hey, then go be with your girl, right?" Meanwhile, we see Sharnice and Fritz over there sitting at the table. Sharnice is sending people prayers in the morning time, man. Sending this dude a prayer. He likes it. He good. He getting it. He sends her affirmations in the morning time. So these two are just having a good little connection here. Or Fritz just trying to stay in the game, right? He trying to make as many connections as he can so he can stay in the game. I don't believe him for 1 minute that he likes Sharnice, right? But at the end of the day, she's feeling Fritz, and she gives him a kiss unexpectedly. Unexpected kiss out of nowhere. Kiss out of nowhere, right? Now ain't an RKO, right? But a KKO, right? KNO, kiss out of nowhere. Here it is. A kiss comes out of nowhere, and then she feel like, oh man, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm cheating on Cisco. She's in the Cisco like that. Cisco's her top on the list, but you kissing other men. Hey, she admitted she has a connection with Cisco. But Cisco got a big, deep connection with Tay. I don't even hear mention Sharnice's name. Either way, she feel like she's cheating. Yo, it shocked me. There was no chemistry there. There was no chemistry in the kiss. He ain't feeling the kiss. Yo, Fritz just like other women. That conversation came up a couple times as well with Fritz being with his polyamory, right? Him being one other women. That conversation was brought up by Rocky. Fritz said he's tired of that conversation, right? Hey, Sharnice wasn't the only person kissing people, right? Hey, Coley was out there a little tipsy too, right? Coley was out there. Y'all don't know that you can't mix heat and alcohol, right? You got the Philly heat, you got the alcohol. Those two don't mix. They don't mix at all. And she feeling a little tipsy, so she's sitting between Eddie's legs, out on the stoop. They're enjoying themselves. She's speaking her little soft voice. Look, however, Eddie ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling her enthusiasm. He ain't trying to reciprocate the kiss, right? She leaned in for a kiss, and Eddie was like, not today, not today. No, he dodging, bobbing, and weaving and stuff, right? Moving his head. He like, nah, we're not gonna do that. Ain't nobody want no drunk kiss, right? It ain't real. It's something that she's feeling. He ain't want the drum kiss. It is what it is, right? He don't want it. So at the end of the day, he said no. She looked bad. She looked embarrassed. It looked awkward. It looked really awkward for this episode, right? It looked bad, right? You saw Angie and Sahara standing off, looking at them. Again, Angie scoping everything out her men do. You can't get nothing past Angie because she peeping around corners. She peeping through windows. She doing it all, right? just to make sure her man Eddie stays on the up and up, right? Tommy introduces a game to the contestants, to the girls. The girls have the seat, men are standing up. Girls got to run and ring a bell in front of the guy who they think it is. This game was more about sexual conversations, innuendos, all that, and more so than anything else, right? Here it is. Here's what we get. One, Naeem admitted that he had sex in a funeral home. Yo, each his own, right? You get it in when you get it in. According to him, he said he was working at a funeral home. They had to go pick up a dead body. He was on a date. So him and the girl, I guess they picked up the dead body first, and they came back and they had sex in the funeral home. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, it's very awkward. Not good at all, right? Then you see we had another one. Cisco said he had sex on a crowded beach in Puerto Rico. Hey, how do you do that when nobody knowing, right? Hey, got an umbrella, you got a pillow, you got a tent. Hey, Puerto Rico beaches must be like that, right? Here it is. Jay revealed that a woman once prayed to his private parts. He said she was giving it affirmation, right? Hey, Jay got all them kids for a reason, giving it affirmation. Okay, then we see Callie say he likes eating butt. Only when it's nice and clean, though, right? He eats booty. All right, Khalil said he eats booty. Bro, on national TV, you tell everybody you eat booty? But when it's nice and clean. Hey, work out. You ain't ashamed. Do what you do, big brother. All right. Winners of the game. Two women winning the game. The winners of the game were Angie and Sahara. They get to pick a person to go out on a date with. Angie chooses Hassan, and they go to a sound bath date, which between Married at First Sight and Ready to Love, I hear a lot about sound baths. Never been to one, but if I'm sitting there just listening to sounds and music, can I do that at home? Just kidding. It's just atmosphere. To me, it wasn't a good date. Y'all don't really communicate, really talk that much. You just sit there and listen to these women play. It was good to see African Americans are in the sound baths. Hey, more power to you. It wasn't a good date, in my opinion, right? She did give him like an Apple key tag with keychain, someone he can give to his son so he can keep up with him. Sahara and chooses Fritz. Fritz was totally surprised. I think everybody was surprised. But she chose Fritz just to get down to the nitty-gritty, to the bottom of the thing, to see if he really liked her. They went to get their feet done. Fritz was late there, getting there anyway. Bottom of this was, look, he was disingenuous in the whole situation. He said Fritz admitted he was just playing around in the competition, right? He really wasn't there. Sahara heard about the polyamory situation. Coley is telling everybody, right? She ain't letting no secrets fly. It didn't happen in the vault, right? It didn't happen in the vault, didn't happen in the lounge. So I guess she's letting everybody know this is what I saw. So everybody knows that this dude may be interested or curious about polyamory. All right. Fitz, once again, he admit that he wasn't in the competition. Confirms the suspicion of everybody that he's not genuinely looking for love. He's not looking for love. He might be looking for love in all the wrong places, but he's not looking for the women on this cast. He's looking to be on TV, right? This is what he's looking to be on TV. Then we go into the men's lounge, right? The men's lounge or the men's vault, whatever you want to call it, got a little bit interesting, right? Got a little bit interesting. One or two, Tommy breaks a bombshell on him. Tommy said, look, before we get there, Cisco said, Tommy said, who y'all don't like? Cisco said, who do you like? Of course, Cisco said, Tay, my girl, man. He ain't hesitate at all, right? He ain't hesitate, Tay. Naeem said Deanna, right? Jay says Sahara. Fritz says Cam. Fritz says Rose and Sahara. He said, Rose and Sahara. Deanna, right? Eddie says Deanna. Cam says Rose and Sahara, right? And when you hear Fritz, you like, who? What? For real? Maybe not. All right. He ain't trying to feel that. Then we get to the point who we want to lead, right? Who do we want to get out of here? Who do men want to lead? Hassan says Coley. Eddie says Coley. Cisco says he ain't feeling Rocky. Naeem said he ain't feeling Rocky, right? No connection with her. Cisco said he ain't feeling Rocky because he's not vibing her. Fritz says Sahara, right? Because he's actively, he's plotting to get rid of her. He don't want the rest of the girls to know that he's playing games, that he's faltering, that he's fishy, that he's wishy-washy, that he's really into polyamory. He don't want the girls to know, so he want to get rid of Sahara and get her up out of here before she can cause trouble. But my man Cam was like, hold on, man, stop playing those games. You playing too many games right in this thing, man. If you want to go on, stop whispering underneath your voice. Stop trying to get other dudes on your side, because Khalil ended up saying Sahara, and Eddie started saying Sahara, right? Eddie said she was too hood for him. So Khalil said, she's too aggressive. So these guys are playing games. Everyone want to get rid of Sahara. And Tommy told Tan Cam and Fritz, this is why you got to choose your own way to love, right? Don't try to influence people. You do your thing, and then let the chips fall where they may, right? He's playing those games. So we get Cam, who takes out Sahara for elimination date. We get Jay, who meet with Rocky, and we get Eddie, who meet with Coley, and that's the end of the episode. Episode ends with two. Oh, how did I forget the biggest part? Tommy said not only one got to go, but two people got to go. That's right. Two people got to go this week, and we don't see nobody go home. Two people got to go, but nobody went home. Left it off as a cliffhanger. So next Friday, at the beginning of the episode, we'll see two people go home. Now, here it is. This is what I want for you. Let me know. Is it Sahara that's going home? Rocky going home? Coley going home? Which two women, in your opinion, are going home on the next episode of Ready to Love? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Hey, if you were frustrated with the ending, leaving us in the cliffhanger, let me know. Give me your thoughts on Cisco and Tay. Is Tay right for not dealing with Cisco because he's unstable? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Hey, thanks for rocking with us. If you watch this video for the whole 17 minutes, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you won't miss any of our episodes. Appreciate you rocking with us. Hey, have a great day. Talk to you later. Peace.